So the Triumph is complete with the cleaning and, well, we had to replace push rods. That was my fault. But anyway, so new push rods, got the valves adjusted, got everything cleaned, detailed the frame, fixed up the paint chips, polished the aluminum. Well, I did it the way I want it. So, this is a 49-year-old motorcycle. Motor stamp 12673. Production stamp June of 73. So it was sold as a 74, but it's basically a 73. So the motor stamps on the bottom all match. I sandblasted the entire motor. There's a video on that. Well, first I deburred it, took the casting lines I didn't like off, and then I couldn't get the fins clean the way I wanted them to, so I took it out, sandblasted the whole thing with a fine abrasive sand, and then I came back and finished up the details, right? So what I took off, I replaced with stainless because I'd removed this rocker box. So it's got stainless nylocks on top. The rest of the hardware, they were cleaned and painted. I didn't want to pull it off. I'm not pulling off the head nuts just to replace them because they're fine, right? It's got stainless down here, Allen heads. That was part of a kit when I did it the first time. So it still has some imperfections. I mean, you know, the paint is 49 years old, but looks good. It's got a little dent right here with a scratch. Probably fell over. And then there's some tarnish rust on the forks. But for the life of me, I can't get that off. I've sanded it, hit it with the scratch pad, so it'll just have to be something that's, you know, wiped down with oil every once in a while. Cleaned and polished the rims. So the rims are Dunlops, made in England. I'm pretty sure the tires are original. Dunlop Sports. Made in England. Because he wore this down pretty good. But I like the patina, so I'm not painting the tank. And I couldn't get this chrome the way I liked it, so I pulled the exhaust off, sandblasted it, and then this is the high temperature black paint. And then I left this chrome because it kind of matches, you know what I mean? Took the foot pegs off and treated those with Pour 15. I think it looks pretty good. This part's pretty cool. So when it's on the kickstand, I brushed the edges to give them a little contrasting color. But that sandblasting, you can see the copper gasket on the head. And it's leaned over. It looks pretty good. You can see my reflection. When I was working on it, getting the last bits and pieces put back on, that was Friday. Yeah, I think it was 5-6 days ago. There was a lot of people in the shop. I couldn't run video. They were busy trying to distract me. But anyway, I got it done. And then it fired right off. So here it is. Here are our goat. We're going to do kickstart cold on the Triumph. So first, turn on the gas. No leaks. And then right here on the carburetor, this is called a tickler. So you got to push this down to get the fuel to flow into the bowl. And the fuel comes out the top of the tickler, and then it drips down the carb and drips on the motor. So that's what the rag's for. Sometimes you got to tickle it more than once. And then release compression, get it into the power stroke right about there. And here we go. Woo! That was excellent. A little more fuel. I don't mind dripping it on the motor, but it's so clean I don't want to do it right now. Try not to twist the throttle. Every time you ride it, you're going to get it dirty. So that's why I came back. I don't want to get it dirty. Turn off the fuel. The good thing about the fuel tank is it's all aluminum inside, so you don't ever have to worry about rust. So the frame holds the oil, then it travels down, comes back up, and recirculates through here. Clutch, compression release, and then over here is front brake. So it has drums in the front and the rear. Both of those have good pad wear left on them. Electronics all function perfectly because you just heard it run. So chain's cleaned, soaked it in oil. It looks good. See, dirt. But that's the way I like it. It'll be going up for sale shortly. If you know what it is and you know about BSA Triumph and you have some interest, you can send me an email. We can talk or text about it. That's going to be it for the Triumph. Video wise, I'm pretty sure. I don't have anything else to do. I don't have anything else to do to it. I've already done the forks and the seals and all of that other stuff. That's in the slideshow way back when from 2018. So it may pop up in the background while I'm working on this Ducati and truck and stuff until it's sold. But thanks for watching. Y'all take care.